In section 10, topic 6, we're reviewing solving equations. So first we're going to look at two-step equations, and I want you guys to remember that when we're solving two-step equations, you need to solve using opposite operations. So what that means is that we're going to be undoing these problems by getting n, or whatever variable it is, by itself, by doing the opposite of what's seen in the problem. So the first step to all of these is that we're going to split the problem through the equal sign. And when you need to move a number to the other side of the equal sign, you have to do the opposite. So we're looking at getting 7n by itself. So to get 7n by itself, we need to move this minus 4 to the other side of the problem. And if we're moving to the other side of the problem, you need to do the opposite. So the opposite of minus 4 is plus 4 on both sides. And when you add 4 to both sides of the equation, the negative 4 and the positive 4 are going to cancel out. And 31 plus 4 is 35. We can bring down the equal sign, and we can bring down the 7n. Now we have one more step to get n by itself, so the only thing that we need to move to the other side of the equation is the 7 times n. So the opposite of 7 times n is divide by 7. So if we're dividing by 7 on both sides of the equation, that will get times 7 and divide by 7 will cancel out. And we're going to have n by itself equals 35 divided by 7, which is 5. Moving on to example 2. So again, we're going to split the problem through the equal sign. We're going to box up our variable. Right now it's r divided by 9, and we need to get r divided by 9 alone. So the first thing we move is the plus 8. So to move the plus 8 to the other side of the equation, we do the opposite. The opposite of plus 8 is minus 8. So we subtract 8 on both sides of the equation. The plus 8 and the minus 8 cancel out. Negative 13 minus 8 is negative 21 equals r divided by 9. So again, we need to get r by itself. Right now, the only thing that's in our way is this dividing by 9. So to get r alone, we need to multiply both sides of the equation times 9. And when we multiply both sides of the equation by 9, the divided by 9 and the times 9 cancel out. R is by itself, and negative 21 times 9 is negative 189. When there's parentheses, that means that the variable and whatever number is in the parentheses is grouped together. So I'm going to draw my box around the group of parentheses, split the problem through the equal sign, and we have 9 times p minus 4. So again, to undo multiplication, we need to divide both sides by 9. And when we divide both sides of the equation by 9, 9 times and divide by 9 will cancel out. And negative 18 divided by 9 is negative 2. So we bring the rest of the problem down. Bring down p minus 4. Now there's only one more step to get p alone. To get p alone, we need to do the opposite of minus 4. So the opposite of minus 4 is plus 4 on both sides, the minus 4 and the plus 4 cancel out, and negative 2 plus 4 is positive 2. So P, bring down P, equals positive 2. Lastly, we're going to look at what happens when we have equations with variables on both sides. So if I look at my equation, I'm going to split the problem through the equal sign, and I'm looking and I see that I have a's on both sides of the equation. It does not matter which a I move first. I personally always like to take the variable on the right and move it to the left. So the first step is to combine like terms by moving the a's to the same side of the equation. So if I'm going to take this positive 4a and move it to the other side, I need to use the opposite. So I need to use negative 4a. When I subtract 4a on both sides of the equation, 4a and negative 4a cancel out. 1a minus 4a is negative 3a minus 15 equals, bring down the negative 3. Now again, I have a two-step equation where now I just have 1a. I need to get a by itself. So I'm doing the opposite. The opposite of minus 15 is plus 15. So on both sides of the equation, my negative 15 and plus 15 will cancel out. My negative 3 plus 15 is positive 12 equals, bring down negative 3a. One more step to get a by itself. I have negative 3 times a. So to get rid of the times negative 3, I need to divide both sides by negative 3. When I divide both sides of the equation by negative 3, the negative 3's cancel on the left, and a equals 12 divided by negative 3 is negative 4. On my last example, I'm going to split the problem through the equal sign, and I'm looking to simplify first, combine like terms first. If I look at the left side of the equation, I can combine 20 and negative 6. Since I'm not crossing the equal sign, I'm just doing the math, 20 minus 6. 20 minus 6 is 14, and I'm bringing down the 4k equals 2 minus 2k. I need to get the k's together on one side. So I have 4k and negative 2k. I'm going to try to get them together on the left-hand side, so I'm going to take this negative 2k and I'm going to do the opposite. The opposite of negative 2k is positive 2k. So when I add on both sides of the equation, the negative 2k and positive 2k cancel out. I'm going to have 4k plus 2k is 6k. Bring down the 14 and bring down the positive 2. Now I just have 1k, so I'm working on getting 6k by itself. Again, I'm solving using the opposites. So to get 6k by itself, I need to get rid of this positive 14. So I subtract 14 on both sides of the equation. And when I subtract 14, 14 minus 14 cancel out. I bring down 6k, and 2 minus 14 is negative 12. Last step, I have 6 times k, and to get k by itself, instead of 6 times k, I need to divide both sides by 6 so that the 6 will cancel out, and I have k by itself equals negative 12 divided by 6 is negative 2.